Hello everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel and welcome to your reading. In this reading, we are going to bring forth messages and guidance from the animal spirits, and the owl, the eagle, and the hawk are the animal spirits that are wishing to assist us and guide us at this time for matters of the heart, matters of the spirit, things that are on your mind, or different things going on in your 3D reality where you need assistance, guidance, or just messages. So go ahead and look at the 3 different messengers there and see which one is speaking to you and calling to your heart. I will start with the owl. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello. All right, so you chose the owl, and there is some magic coming to you that you are not aware of. The owl sees through the darkness of night and wants you to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There's some magic at play here. So it says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, and all of that is coming full circle for you. And this owl spirit wants to guide you through this transition, this phase over the next few weeks or for a few months, just depending on how it unfolds in your life personally. And I also highly recommend you do a Google search to look at the deeper spiritual meaning of the owl, because this animal spirit is working with you right now, and it may start showing up in your reality, like in shows you're watching, pictures, as you see the owl making itself known. That's a sign to you that, yes, I'm working with you. Pay attention to everything going on, especially what you're feeling intuitively, and prepare, because there is like a magical turn of events that you don't see, but the owl sees up ahead and knows that that is what is coming your way. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards. Preening, attend to your own needs. So some of you, you may be giving beyond your capacity energetically, emotionally, mentally, and the owl is saying it is not selfish to take care of you and what you need to do and put yourself first. Sometimes it is not selfish, and you're being directed and guided to take care of yourself and do what is best for you, regardless of what anybody else has to say, think, or feel about that. Next we have the woodpecker. A new rhythm is developing. Nice. See, things are going to change. There's some magic up ahead, and the owl does not want you to worry, does not want you to give in to others' demands, emotional or mental manipulation, just trying to steer the situation or circumstances the way they want things to turn out. It's really what is best for you. That is what you need to follow, and your intuition is going to tell you that. And things are changing up ahead in the weeks or the months to follow this reading. Again, it's general, so when that unfolds, it's going to be different for each of you. But the owl is going to make itself known to confirm and keep you going and give you a sign that, yes, you're on the right path. And really listen to the call of your heart and soul, and don't stifle that voice, because that should be the loudest voice in your reality right now, leading you to the magic, leading you to a happy outcome for you. So let's pull some animal runes. Oh my gosh, look at that. The owl came out again. I love it. See, the owl's already showing up saying, here I am. here I am. There's a lot of spiritual energy around you, guiding you as well. From this reading forward, really pay attention to all the like repeating signs in your life, the same numbers that keep popping up, the same images, song lyrics. And you know, you can do a search for almost anything to look at the deeper spiritual meaning and message behind anything. And you know, don't just stop at one place unless it feels like it really rings true deep in your soul. Like explore, because there's a lot of spiritual energy around you, speaking to you, guiding you, and really pushing you towards what is best for you. All right. We have hunting with pursue. Again, what is best for you? That is the direction you should go. That is the path you should follow. Look at change with metamorphosis. We have that change is coming, a new rhythm is developing, and also unexpected magic. So beautiful confirmation there. Next, we have the rat, industrious. With this, really follow through on inspired action, even if it, you know, seems a little ridiculous. Oh my gosh, you've just got to trust. You got the manatee next with trust. You've got to trust your intuition and the guidance of the spirits around you at this time, because they're not leading you astray. They are truly trying to help you get to where you want to be, what would really make you happy. And some of you, it's like achieving a goal. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to act upon inspired, like intuition. You know, sometimes you'll just get these ideas, these thoughts, and you're like, yeah, that seems pretty cool, but I don't know if I could pull that off. I don't know if that would be well received. I just don't know if there's any viability in this. And the owl, as well as the spirits around you, are like, just jump in and follow it through. It could lead you to a path of something that seems completely random or unrelated. You never know. And that's why the owl is saying really follow through on your intuitive promptings and trust yourself more than anybody else, no matter what they say. Okay? It's time for you to do you, to care about you, to put you first. And you're feeling this and you're dreaming about it. And there's going to be so many signs and synchronicities just confirming this in your external reality. You are in the process of like a big change right now. So let's pull some tarot to clarify these runes a bit further. Wow, look at that. You got justice coming through with the owl. Things are going to turn in your favor. What is rightfully yours will always find its way to you. Even if there's delays, it will always find its way. What's meant for you is meant for you, and there is nobody and no thing that can stop that. And the owl wants you to know that good karma is coming your way. Things are going to balance out in your favor, and that's why don't worry about being there for yourself right now. You need to. You need to have your own back. You need to do what's best for you. With the hunting, look at that. We have the Four of Swords. So some of you, you feel this calling, this pulling, or you have this desired outcome in your heart, but you haven't felt the emotional or spiritual energy to push forward. With this change and metamorphosis, that could be very taxing on your energy in general, and so that's happening spiritually. And as that shuffle is taking place, then your external reality starts shifting and changing, which also takes from your energy. And the owl wants you to know, like, this is all gonna balance out. You will get what you need so that you can pursue and do what's best for you, even if things seem quiet right now. And you have the Seven of Wands. There's more energy in your favor than you realize right now. You're just in the midst of change. The Ten of Wands, industrious. Look at this is what you're going to be putting down very soon. Your energy feeling splintered, being filled like you're pulled in a lot of directions, feeling like the load is just too heavy, just too much. You're going to be putting these 10 of Wands down. And lastly, with the trust, look at this. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Everything that you've been going through, every step on your path, on your journey, is for purpose. It's been teaching you and growing you and preparing you for what's coming next. And the owl says there is magic up ahead. And I do feel some blockage and barrier of the past has to do with you not tending to your own needs enough, like putting others and their needs, their desires, their wants ahead of your own. And sometimes, that can't be avoided, right? If you're a parent, you definitely have to put the needs of your children before yourself. I'm not talking about those types of situations. In those types of situations, when you're feeling really pulled thin, like parenting or, the responsibilities of the job that you have that provides, an income to sustain your life, when it's those types of situations, that's when you really need to balance yourself and clear your mind and call in all the spiritual energy that's around you and say, I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling weary. I feel lost. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right step is here. I feel buried. I feel like I'm sinking. Please help me. Please guide me. And they will come in strong. There's a lot of spiritual energy around you and they want to assist you, okay? And in situations and circumstances external to responsibility of job or responsibility of children, that's where we got to start putting ourselves first. Like when it comes to the needs, of friends or extended family, and they just take and want too much, or different, organizations or groups that you might be a part of, it's time to pull your energy back. And, even those of you that might have a full plate with raising kids and, job and family, I just feel like these spirits are saying, like, we'll help you balance this out. We will help you. Call upon us. And everything that you've been going through has been building you and making you much more resourceful and stronger mentally, emotionally, and spiritually with this Eight of Pentacles. And there's going to be a shift in the energy that you've been dealing with, which is going to make things feel lighter, and you're going to have this expansion and it feels a bit magical. Okay, so don't give in. Don't feel weary. The energy is changing for you. You're coming to an end of a cycle with the 10 of Wands there. 10 of Wands to me always represents a lot of spiritual lessons being involved when it's more of like a spiritual reading such as this one. Like it does feel more spiritual for me, for you guys. So you've been working on various soul lessons through this process and you're coming to the end of that, which means you're going to be able to put that 10 of Wands down, and then justice is yours. You feel vindicated, good energy coming in, karmic balance for you in a very positive way. And not only do you get that beautiful return of energy that feels magical for you, you have all this wealth of wisdom, all these new emotional tools in your toolbox for life because of everything that you've been through. And as you move beyond into this more magical space, you're going to look back and you're going to realize just how much you've grown and evolved from the path that you've walked, and you're not going to hate it. You're not going to condemn it. You're going to see the way in which it has grown you and shaped you, and you are going to be very happy with where you're at and where you're going. So it's like all of this has been building for this shift, this big metamorphosis of you and your reality, preparing you for that, for what's on the other side of that. And it's good stuff. And, with justice, that's like good karma, your good karma coming to you, and spirit saying, you've got to put yourself first sometimes. Move and adapt. Protection with the seer. And Maple, look at relationship balance. So with the Prairie, with this move and adapt, that's harder energy, that's heavier energy to deal with. That's what you've been going through. This is the past, and you're moving into this period of protection, and that protection comes from this spiritual energy that's all around you. And that's why it's so important to really listen to your intuition in any given moment or situation, and pay attention to the things that keep repeating over and over and over in your reality, because that's those spirits speaking to you. And anything that keeps showing up, like crickets, butterflies, ladybugs, coins, rainbows, like whatever it is, do a search for the deeper spiritual meaning and message of that symbol. And it's going to be like you receive a whole new download just from that research, because these spirits are all around you, really trying to help you get over the hump here into, you know, this like field of gold. Because the prairie, like, you know, it's dry, and then it's like you're moving into this field of gold where things are golden, things feel easier. You have this relationship balance, and you have the justice. So to me, this could be about relationships in your life for some of you. We don't have that really being specifically brought through in any of the tarot, but that's absolutely how it could play out for some of you. But for the majority of you, this relationship balance feels more of like that energetic balance. The relationship between energies where you've been kind of in this uphill battle, and now the shift, and things feel easier, things feel lighter, a return of your positive energy, a karmic balance taking place in your life. And so for those of you that just feel really stretched thin with obligations and responsibilities, that you're like, I can't, like I have to maintain this, call upon these spirits. Like they want to come in. They're because this is general, like there's no way I could cover every single scenario, and that's why they're like, call upon us. We will make it abundantly clear what to do, how to make things easier, what path to go down, different things to try, inspired ideas, feeling your heart, feeling your soul from these spirits. And that owl showed up here, it drew you in, and then it was you know, one of the animal runes, and there's like a whole bag of them in here. Okay, there's a ton to choose from. So the owl, pay attention when the owl is showing up, because I do feel this is an animal spirit that is protecting you. Like it's truly with you in spirit form, offering this protection and guidance through this moment of uncertainty and darkness for you, and letting you know, there is light, there is magic on the other side. You will get through this. The energy is going to shift and balance for you. All right, so let's pull one final message. Kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. And, being kind to yourself, I feel, is this really like pulling your energy back where you can and putting yourself first. And also, interesting message I felt when I pulled this is be kind to others. Sometimes you telling them no, sometimes you making them deal with the consequences of their choices and actions is being kind to somebody. Sometimes you've got to be tough love, and I've never gotten that message with this card, so that was very weird that Spirit brought that through like that. So I know some of you, that's just going to hit hard. Like you're like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like Sometimes you've just got to let people fall because you can never save somebody from themselves. You can catch their fall, you can clean up their mess, you can try to protect them, but if they don't learn, they're going to make the same mistake over and over and over and over again. And so sometimes the kindest thing that you can do is say no and not be there and let somebody fall and experience the consequence of choice of action. Because I could tell by your reading, you are somebody who is aware of your choices, and you take, care in doing the right thing. More so for other people, I feel like you kind of put yourself on the back burner, but you really do try to be fair and very giving and helpful. And so sometimes being kind to others is telling them no, like they've got to figure it out. It's not your problem. It truly isn't. I just see you having such a beautiful heart, and be kind to yourself, love yourself, and don't beat yourself up. You deserve a lot of good things coming in for you. So those are your messages from the owl. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, everyone. All right, so you were drawn into the eagle. Let's see what the eagle has to say to you. The eagle is very majestic, it touches heaven. And this is about mastery. You're coming into some mastery here. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Okay, so there's a, very simply said, but it feels so layered and deep for me, for you guys. Like, those of you that were pulled into the eagle, you're going to relate to this reading. Like, it's a whole spectrum of resonation, like from one message. It's very interesting the way I'm feeling this. And each and every one of you, you are on a spiritual journey right now in some area of your life. This could be about spiritual growth and expansion. This could be about emotional growth and expansion. Some of you mental growth and expansion. Others of you growth and expansion in the physical plane that's attached to whatever you are learning and going through at the soul right now. So every one of you on a spiritual journey, awakening to some greater aspect of yourself and what's up ahead, what's to come, the next chapter of your life. And this energy feels very mature and grown to me. So you've been at this for a while. Like, some of you could be in school, like you've been going to school for a while to obtain a certain skill, and you're about to complete that, like the mastery, things coming full circle for you in some area of your life. And this completion, this mastery, this full circle, regardless of what it's attached to, it is deeply spiritual. This whole journey has been very activating to your soul. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, so be bold and resourceful. And I love it. Like, we have the wren, and it's like a small little bird, right? And the eagle is a master. And this is like, just a visualization of where you started and what you have grown and transformed into. All right, like that's shape shifting at its finest. Be bold and resourceful. And we've got the swan. Magic realms are opening. Oh, this is deep. See, this is so layered. This goes deeper than I feel I can possibly articulate in this reading. But yeah, this wren to me is like talking more past tense. Be bold, be resourceful. This is how you started out on this journey, this awakening, whether it was a conscious decision or just something that kind of naturally happened in life. You didn't feel prepared. You feel kind of, thrown about in the wind. But now this is what you are becoming. Like, you're coming out of this like smaller energy. You're full grown. You are the master. And as that's happening, the magical realms are opening to you. Some of you that this is 100% spiritually based, there is an expansion coming to your spiritual gifts, talents, and abilities. Some of you, this is a huge expansion to your creative talents, gifts, and abilities. Others of you, this is about like your emotional body and your connection to people, and like this is a deepening of a connection or a very magical new connection coming in. This could play out endless ways for you guys, but through this mastery and this like beautiful transformation and expansion, there's this like magic, like just this gold dust like coming all around you, and you are in this moment. It almost feels fantasy for you. Like, is this real? Like, is this really happening? Yes. Oh, that's so deep. All right, let's pull some animal runes and go deeper into this message from the eagle. And I also highly, highly recommend you do a Google search about the deeper spiritual meaning of the eagle. And in the days and weeks that follow this reading, the eagle starts making itself known in your life. That's because this spirit is with you and working with you. The eagle comes in when it's deeply spiritual. All right, what do we have? Gecko, act now. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Look at who's right there. The eagle. And you know what I have to say, in the owl's reading, the first reading, he showed up through the animal runes as well. And I just want to point out, like, there are a ton of runes in there. So yeah, this eagle is like, I'm going to make myself known to you. And look at that spiritual vision, spirit vision. You're going to receive a lot of intuitive promptings of inspired action to take, follow through on that. Oh my gosh. And look at who just showed up as I'm saying that, the owl. He's like, yeah, I'm with you guys too. I'm helping out too. So you got the owl spirit and the eagle spirit coming around you. And look at that change and metamorphosis as you complete this final step into mastery on this journey that's more spiritual based. And look at this, we got the blue jay with the choice. So where we've felt restricted, no options, minimal options, that's all changing for you. Okay, and I cannot believe that they both showed up in your reading. So the eagle and the owl, as you see them in the days and weeks to follow, in movies, in pictures, in videos you're watching, emojis you receive, that is that spirit letting you know, hey, I am with you. I'm helping you with this beautiful change, coming in to your full mastery and stepping into like this magical portal, which is a huge like level up from what you've been experiencing, what you've been going through. And it's imperative that you act upon those moments where you intuitively feel inspired to do something or say something or try something. That's these animal spirits working very closely with you, guiding you. And with the choice, this to me just feels like I don't feel that you have like this major choice to make. I feel more like you have more choices and options that are going to open for you than you realize. There's big changes coming. Oh my gosh, that is so deep. I love that. Let's pull some tarot and clarify these further. Two of Wands coming out with that gecko of act now. And there you go. The Wands is the fire, the spiritual energy. And so you receive so much information and guidance through your intuition, and follow through on it, because it takes you from one world into another world with this Two of Wands. With the eagle, look at that. We have the Ace of Wands. I will lead the way. I will give you inspired action. I will give you answers. I will speak the truth. I will summon your creativity to a whole new level. I will expand your soul, your consciousness into a whole new realm. We've got the Hermit with the owl. Oh my gosh, that is so spiritual and deep. You are a wise, wise soul. Next, Four of Cups, you're ready for the change. You're kind of over just the energy you've been dealing with and the way things have been working out for you or not working out for you. Like, you are over it. You're coming out of this energy. So, you know, the spirits want you to know that there's big change happening for you, and you're just not going to feel kind of stuck with no real options going on. And wow, look at here, we have the Emperor, and that's attached to the choice. This is you. This is the transformation, the metamorphosis of you going from like this, you know, small, ungrown energy into this master. And, you know, look at that. The Emperor is a perfect depiction of the power that the eagle would possess, and that's you. That's coming through. And in this space, in this energy, there are so many more options and choices for you. Okay, being a leader, being in the spotlight. So you have these wands at the very beginning of the read, which is fire, and then you have the Emperor, which is also the representation of fire. And that goes back to the spiritual awakening that you're having, regardless of what area of your life it represents or it pertains to. You are having a spiritual awakening. And through this process, it's like you go from one world and step into an entirely different world that is beyond your imagination. It's beyond your understanding of what could happen for you and what could be possible for you. And some of you that are like really working with the law of attraction, I will tell you this. When I really started getting into that and getting diligent about my thoughts, my emotions, my vibration in every waking moment of my day, I did start seeing a shift, and it was magic. It was magic to me. When you just sit back and really observe, you will see the connection in relation to all things, the energy in which you put out and how it comes back to you. It's just, there's no words. There's truly no words for it. And now in my life, when I'm really pushing for something, and I just get like one roadblock after the next, after the next, after the next, I'll pull back and say, okay, clearly this is not the path, just because I know how the universe works, how energy plays out. And what I was reaching for, it doesn't mean that I can't have that end goal. It's just that path I was trying to take, that is not the path to that. And pulling back, everything will become clear. And for you guys, it's like pull back and really tap in to your spirit, and you're just going to see the truth of things, of your life, of the lives of others, how all things are just like connected and intertwined, because you have the Hermit here. That is a very, very wise energy, and that is representing you. And you have the owl and the eagle spirits around you, guiding you. Like, that, it doesn't get much more spiritual than that. Okay, whether you're aware of it or not, I feel that each and every one of you is spiritually gifted to some capacity. Incredibly intuitive, empathic, psychic, mediumship, channeling energies, being a really strong energy or aura reader. It's just you all possess a spiritual talent or gift, each and every one of you. And part of this mastery could be an awakening to that aspect of who you are. And for others of you, it could be a huge expansion upon that energy that you've been aware of within yourself. Just the completion of this, it really, life is going to feel magical. Something that's happening, something that's shifting, something that's being offered to you. It's very magical, and you're just like, is this real? Is this happening to me? And yes, yes it is. All right, let's pull some more cards and see what else the eagle wants to say, but the owl also came in to offer guidance and assistance to you. Harvest and sow. Oh yeah, look at you. You're coming into your reward, your abundance, your manifestation from a long journey. It's time for you to reap all the reward. That's that energy that feels so magical. And now we have control and discern, and this is talking about that aspect of you that is now so wide open from this journey that you've been on, where you should always, always, always listen to your soul. And now we have the cedar for the future coming in with protection. All the magic that's happening for you, the way things are unfolding for you in a positive way, you can trust in that energy. You are very protected by the spiritual realm, especially the animal spirits. Like, they love you. They adore you. Many of you are probably animal lovers, and you already know that you have a deep connection with them. And some of you, I feel like you communicate with animals. Like, you really do pick up on their energy, and you understand like what they're thinking and feeling, and it's not the like same wavelengths the way that a human thinks and feels. Okay, and that's why a lot of people can't truly understand like what their animal is saying, but you are somebody who can. Like, you understand those different frequencies of thought, of emotional energy that comes from the animal realm. So don't underestimate yourself. The animals will protect you and guide you. So any animal that just starts showing up very frequently in your reality, do a Google search for the deeper spiritual meaning and message behind that animal, because it's trying to speak to you and guide you in that moment. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. All right, so let's pull one final message from the eagle. Origins, remember your roots. This is your spiritual roots. This is an awakening of the soul from past lifetimes. Just your evolution and your experience and knowledge and knowing is coming to life in your present, in this body, on this journey. Wow, deeply spiritual message for you guys. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, everyone who chose the hawk. So the hawk is a messenger for you guys. So with this hawk that drew you in, that called to you, after this reading, I highly recommend that you do a Google search to look at the deeper spiritual meaning of the hawk, because this guy has a lot of different messages for you. So on the card it says, Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So there is a lot of information that's going to be coming towards you in the days and weeks that follow this reading. And this hawk is going to start making itself more apparent in your reality, like whether you physically see it or you see it in pictures and videos and TV shows. The hawk is coming in strong and saying, hey, over the next few days, weeks, maybe even for some of you months, there's going to be a lot of messages coming to you from the spirit realm, giving you guidance about your personal circumstances and situations. And so it's very important to also pay attention to all the different signs and synchronicities that continually repeat in your reality, because that is this hawk spirit speaking to you, guiding you. So no matter what it is that keeps repeating in your reality, always do a search for the deeper spiritual meaning behind it, because you're going to receive a lot of insight that way about what's happening in your life and what's going on. So let's pull a few more cards and see what else this hawk would like to add to your message. Courtship and mating, new relationship developing. Okay, so many of you, this hawk wants to guide you around relationship matters, friendships, family ships, romantic relationships. Next is the robin, new spring is upon you. Oh my goodness. So new relationships coming into your life, new souls, new energies. That is what this hawk is really wanting to talk about. This is a general read, so these messages that you're receiving, individually could pertain to far more than just, relationship matters. So keep that in perspective. But for the sake of this reading, the hawk is bringing through these relationship energies, and I see new relationships coming into your life. So if you've been single for a while, there is a relationship, a new romance just on the horizon for you. And there's going to be a lot of signs and synchronicities around this person. I also see new friendships coming in. And these are more spiritually based connections. Like you're going to feel kindred spirits with these new friends that are coming into your life. So it's all about new energy, new friendships, new romance, new experiences, new ideas, new perceptions, and there will be all these signs in your reality confirming for you as you move along into these new energies. So let's pull some animal runes and go deeper into this message. I love it. As I'm recording this, it is the spring. These readings are meant to be timeless, so doesn't have to be spring for you guys, but I like that synchronicity that it's spring when I'm recording this. We're talking about new spring energy upon you, new relationships coming in. It's all about the new for those of you that were attracted to the hawk. One more. Okay, we have the dolphin coming through with a new hope. Maybe some of y'all thought you were going to be lonely forever, but you're not. All right, hibernation with regroup. Yeah, some of you have been feeling really lonely and just kind of outcast. Look at this. We have the owl coming through with the spirits. So I have to say the owl rune has shown up in all three of these readings. So the owl spirit is with each and every one of you, whether you chose this reading or somebody chose the first or second. This owl is with everybody and is like, I see through the darkness. I know what's up ahead. Don't give up. Trust the vibes that you feel around you. Notice the signs and synchronicities. Look at this. Now we have hunting with pursue, and we have the blue jay with choices. So this is excellent. New hope, and we've been talking about new energy, right, through this whole reading. So there is, after a period of stillness, energies being very frozen, no movement, feeling lonely, maybe some of you feeling outcast, wondering where you belong. That is coming to an end. And these new people that are coming into your life, whether they're just friends or it's romance, some of you, it could be friends and a new romance. There's a deeper connection at the soul. There's a different understanding and appreciation you and these people will have for each other, just because of the way you resonate and relate to each other. Also with this pursue and the choice, some of you as singles, there may be where you've been in the drought season with nobody on your radar whatsoever, and then all of a sudden you're gonna have more than one choice when it comes to romance. And I feel like this person is really gonna pursue you hardcore, okay? People very interested in you. It could be a shifting and changing in your energy. You're coming out of the hibernation, and I love that because this is new spring is upon you. I'm recording this in the spring. And hibernation. Animals come out of hibernation in the spring, right? So you've been definitely in a period of holding with not a whole lot of activity happening for you guys. And that's all about to change. You're not going to be lonely anymore. And there is love coming in. And for those of you that this is love, this person is really not going to want to take no for an answer. They're going to be very taken with you, very smitten with you, because they feel the connection with you in their soul. And I feel it's stronger for them initially than it is for you. And that's why they're coming in so hardcore. But those of you where these are new friends, you're going to be kindred spirits. They're really going to open your mind, bring new ideas and new interests into your world, into your reality. So let's pull some tarot and expand further on these runes. Look at that. We've got the Ten of Cups with the dolphin and new hope. That is happy family, happy life, feeling connected, feeling like you're part of a soul tribe. Finding love for some of you. And look at this, Three of Pentacles. This is with that hibernation. So now that period is coming to an end for you, it's like energy is coming out of the woodworks to align for you. This is very supportive energy around you, helping you build your dreams, helping you with the project. Very supportive, very loving, very respectful energy coming in around you. Page of Wands with that owl, and Wands is the spirit, right? Fire, the fire suit, which is spiritual energy. And with this Page of Wands and the owl, this just tells me you and these new people like have empathic connection, telepathic connection. You just understand each other from a look, from the vibes, that somebody's putting off. You read it perfectly. They read you perfectly. And look at that, with the hunting and the pursue, we have the devil, and the devil is like, I will stop at nothing. Please be mine. And this to me is really talking about the energy and effort. For those of you where this is romance, the energy and effort that this person is willing to put into you in the pursuit of you, wanting to know you, wanting to know your likes and your dislikes. Like, this person is so interested. And again, some of you, there's more than one person coming in romantically that's interested in you. And I feel equally, they both like you the same, okay? And it might take you back a little bit because you're like, wait a minute, I've been in the drought season and now all this energy is coming at me so fast and so quick and in such abundance. Like, it might make you feel a little bit overwhelmed. And the hawk here is like, don't settle for anything or anyone. You have options, you have choices. You're coming out of this period of hibernation, of separation, of loneliness, okay? You're coming out of that energy and back into the sun, back into connection, new friends coming in for all of you, okay? There's like all these new people, and I feel this goes for more than just like a couple days or a few weeks. I feel like this extends out over the course of several months, if not a year, where there's a lot of new energy coming into your world, coming into your life. And look at that. We've got the Fool with choice, the Blue Jay. Yeah. It's like a whole new world you're stepping into. You're not going to be lonely anymore. And, you may have been through a period of soul cleansing and emotional cleansing where you have to, work through different issues emotionally of things that have happened along your journey, and you're done with that. And it's like you're going to be a clean slate. You're going to be open and ready to receive these new energies into your life. And they're beautiful, okay? These are people that you can trust, that have your back, that are on your side, the team players, a lot of like fun energy with that Page of Wands, you feeling satisfied and happy and full. And you basically have right here, well, let's start here. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. New spring is upon you. That's more new energy, new hope. There's that word new again. And then the Fool, that's brand new energy, a new beginning, a new start. So for you guys, this hawk is like, it's all about the new for you. Very strong about relationships in this reading, but you are all on different journeys. So this very well could pertain to another area of your life where you feel like you've been in hibernation mode, where everything has been like stopped, halted, you can't move, you don't feel like you're making progress no matter what you're doing or saying. All right, you're coming out of that, and it's going to be a much happier experience. And some of you, like, your hard work that you felt like you were spinning your wheels is absolutely about to pay off for you, okay? And no matter what, I do feel new energies of like friends, co-workers coming into your life, and you're really going to enjoy these people. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. So let's pull some more cards. All right, the Prairie, Move and Adapt. Birch, Heal the Past. And look at that, you got spring again with new growth. I love when readings are just so synchronistic all the way through, through different decks and different tools. I love that. So the Move and Adapt, that's the past. This is energy that you're starting to move out of, and this is heavy. It's lonely. It's, scarce of resources, of energy, of emotion, and you're coming out of that. And this Heal the Past, relationships that let you down, the feelings of loneliness, the feelings like I don't fit in, all of that, you are starting to heal that very naturally, very organically, and you're going to feel that. And call upon the owl to help you with that healing process, because he has really shown that through all three of these readings that he is bringing a lot of healing and restoring hope, because the owl sees what's up ahead that you do not. So there's definitely going to be a healing of past energy because of all this new growth that's coming into your life, strongly around relationships and connections. But as this is general, it can play out in multiple areas of your life. But my God, through every single deck, you've got energy of the new. Talking in the main card, straight from the hawk. The two feather omens, both talking about new relationship, new spring. In the tarot, the Fool and the Page of Wands, both representative of new energy, new hope with the dolphin, choices coming in. And then the spring, again, with new growth. So let the past go. It has nothing on what's about to come into your life, the people, the romance, the fun, the new ideas, the new interests, the new adventures. It's all about the new for you guys, and the hawk wants you to know that. And again, we'll use a lot of different repeating signs in your reality, and when something keeps showing up, like the same sign times 3, do a deeper dive into the spiritual meaning and deeper message of that. All right, let's pull one final message for you guys. All right, look at that. Adventure. Live a wild and free. It is time for you to have some fun. Coming out of the drought season, coming out of the deep freeze, out of hibernation, out of loneliness, out of sadness, out of the gray skies, into rainbows and the sun shining, and hard work of the past finally paying off for you guys. And this energy goes, like I said, for a while. There's a lot of new things that will be inserting themselves, and the hawk guiding you the whole way through, every new person, every new adventure. But you went from stillness and boredom and loneliness to a fast-moving energy, adventure, fun, excitement, and new connections. So those are your messages from the hawk. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.